Hello, trivia fans out there. It's Doug once again back with the Tualatin Public Library for your second installment of At Home Trivia with your host, Doug. So, what I've got for you today is another 5 rounds of trivia, each round with 8 questions and its own theme. And at the end of this video, I will read you all the answers. So, if you'd like to gather a group of friends and challenge yourselves, or you feel like just getting a little bit of practice in before trivia resumes, I've got you covered. So, here we go. And once again, if this is going a little bit quickly for you, don't hesitate to just pause and take as much time as you want. Okay, here we go. Round 1 is called Belgium or not Belgium. So I'm going to read you a statement and you have to decide, is this actually in or about Belgium? For example, number 1, Brussels sprouts are from here. Belgium or not Belgium? Number 2, this nation has the most ski resorts of any nation in the world. Belgium or not? Number 3, the metric system was invented here. Number 4, there are more comics makers per capita here than anywhere else in the world. Comics makers, people who make comics. Number 5, Jean-Claude Van Damme is from here. Number 6, Audrey Hepburn was born here. Number 7, this is the least populated country in the European Union. And number 8, the largest diamond district in the world is in this country. Okay, Belgium or not, you decide. And now, number 2, round 2, we have art trivia. So trivia about some famous works of art. Number 1, where can you find Michelangelo's mural, The Creation of Adam? Where is The Creation of Adam, the mural by Michelangelo? Number 2, the René Magritte self-portrait, The Son of Man, depicts him wearing a gray suit, matching gray bowler hat, but with his face obscured by a levitating what? What's his face covered by? Number 3, Andy Warhol famously produced 36 silkscreen prints of this item. What was it? Number 4, Johannes Vermeer's study of a young woman features her wearing this piece of jewelry. Number 5, what is famously missing from the statue Venus de Milo? What's missing? Number 6, what item is Salvador Dali's painting The Persistence of Memory known for including? What item is it centered around? Number 7, this statue by Auguste Rodin depicts a hunched man resting his head on his hand. What is it called? And number 8, a classic, who sits at the center of the painting The Last Supper? Okay, and I know it's not May quite yet, but I have a third round for you that is all about May birthdays. This is trivia about people who were born in the month of May. So here we go. Number 1. This comedian was known for his dark humor and was perhaps best known for his routine called The 7 Words You Cannot Say on Television. Number 2. This is a bit of a downer. The 27th Prime Minister of Cambodia, he was known for committing numerous atrocities against his own people and was eventually toppled by a Vietnamese invasion. Number 3, this domestic terrorist attempted to start an anarchistic revolution by mailing bombs to over 20 people. He's known for his reclusive lifestyle, living in a remote cabin in Montana. Number 4, this actor is known for his role in several iconic Western films. He might ask you if you feel lucky, or he might tell you to go ahead and make his day, for example. Number 5, this wrestler turned blockbuster actor landed his first lead acting role in The Scorpion King. Number 6, This English broadcaster is known for his various BBC nature documentary series. Number 7. This civil rights activist was assassinated by 3 members of the Nation of Islam, a political movement he joined while imprisoned and eventually parted ways from. Number 8, here we go. This Austrian psychologist is often considered the founder of psychoanalysis. And here we go, round 4, American trivia. And a few of the questions in this round have multiple answers, or I should say you need to list multiple answers, not it's multiple choice per se. For example, number 1, what are the 5 boroughs of New York City? Number 2, the caves in Oregon Caves National Monument are made almost entirely out of what kind of rock? Number 3, which 2 countries share the longest border in the world? And number 4, the Oregon Trail began in which state? Number 5, in what country would you find Mount Kilimanjaro? Which 4 US presidents are carved into the face of Mount Rushmore is number 6. Number 7, the Giza Plateau can be found in which country? The Giza Plateau. And number 8, what is the popular alternative name for the hazelnut, Oregon's state nut? And last but not least, we have round number 5, and round number 5 is called Go, Go, Go. And every answer for this round begins with the letters G-O. So here we are. Number 1, this biblical city was one of the 2 destroyed by divine wrath as punishment for its sinful ways. Number 2, Jim Nabors played this naive, simple-minded mechanic on the Andy Griffith Show. Number 3, this desert stretches across northern China and southern Mongolia. Number 4, this fictional city is the home of Batman. Number 5, this is a statue on the southwestern coast of India. Not a statue, a state. This is a state on the southwestern coast of India. It's known internationally for its white sand beaches and nightlife, as well as for several World Heritage sites. Number 6, this Michael Douglas character personified greed and ruthlessness in the film Wall Street. Number 7, also known as a wolfberry, this fruit is a traditional ingredient in the cuisine of several Asian countries and has recently become a health food. Number 8, this type of very painful arthritis is caused by elevated uric acid in the blood and typically affects the big toe. Ouch. Okay, so those are the 5 rounds. So in a moment, I'm going to go back and read you all the answers. So please pause this video until you are ready to finish up and check your guesses. Because here we go. Round 1, Belgium or not? Brussels sprouts are from here, Belgium. You got it. This nation has the most ski resorts of any. Not Belgium. The United States actually has the most ski resorts. Number 3, the metric system was invented here. Not Belgium, it was invented in France. Number 4, there are more comic book makers per capita here than anywhere else. This is true, it is Belgium. Both Tintin and the Smurfs were created in Belgium. Number 5, Jean-Claude Van Damme is from here. He's from Belgium. He's the Muscles from Brussels. Number 6, Audrey Hepburn was born here. She was Belgium. She was born to British and Dutch parents. Number 7, this is the least populated country in the European Union. Not Belgium. Belgium is actually the 9th most populated. Malta is the least with 430,000 people only. Number 8, the largest diamond district in the world is in this country. Belgium. More than 80% of the world's rough diamonds pass through Antwerp, Belgium. Wow, that's crazy. Okay, number 2, art trivia. Round two, I should say. Number one, where can you find the creation of Adam? It is on the ceiling of the Sistine Chapel in Vatican City. In Rene Magritte's self-portrait, The Son of Man, what is obscuring his face? It is a levitating green apple. Number three, Andy Warhol famously silkscreen printed 36 Campbell's soup cans. And Johannes Vermeer's study of a young woman has her wearing a pearl earring. Number five, what is famously missing from the Venus de Milo? Her arms. What item is Salvador Dali's painting The Persistence of Memory known for including? Melting clocks. It's sometimes called just melting clocks. This statue by Rodin depicts a hunched man resting his head on his hand, the thinker. And who sits at the painting, the center of the Last Supper? Jesus. And here we go, round three, May birthdays. Number one, comedian known for his dark humor and for his 7 words you can't say on TV, George Carlin. And number two, 27th Prime Minister of Cambodia, war criminal, etc., toppled by Vietnam, Pol Pot. Number three, domestic terrorist and mail bomber, Ted Kaczynski, aka the Unabomber. Number four, a actor known for his iconic Western films. He might ask you if you're feeling lucky, Clint Eastwood. Number five, wrestler turned blockbuster actor who landed his first lead role in The Scorpion King, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Number six, English broadcaster known for his various BBC nature documentary series, David Attenborough. And number seven, a civil rights activist who was assassinated by members of the Nation of Islam, Malcolm X. And here we go, number eight, Austrian psychologist, founder of psychoanalysis, Sigmund Freud. All right, and now we're moving on to round four, American trivia. The 5 boroughs of New York City, Manhattan, Bronx, Queens, Brooklyn, Staten Island. Number two, the caves in Oregon Caves National Monument are made almost entirely from marble. And the countries that share the longest border in the world, it's the USA and Canada. And the Oregon Trail began in Missouri for number four. Number five, you would find Mount Kilimanjaro in Tanzania. And the 4 presidents that are on Mount Rushmore are George Washington, Teddy Roosevelt, Thomas Jefferson, and Abraham Lincoln. And the Giza Plateau can be found in which country? Egypt. And 8, an alternative fun nickname or alternative name for the hazelnut is the filbert. And here we go, last round, round number 5, go, go, go. Biblical city that was one of 2 destroyed by divine wrath as punishment for its sinful ways, Gomorrah, as in Sodom and Gomorrah. Jim Nabors played this naive, simple-minded mechanic on the Andy Griffith Show, Gomer Pyle. Number 3, desert that stretches across northern China and southern Mongolia is the Gobi Desert. Number 4, this fictional city is where Batman calls his home, Gotham City. And a state in southwestern coast of India, Goa. Michael Douglas played Gordon Gekko in Wall Street. Also known as the wolfberry, also become a health food recently, the goji berry, and a very painful form of arthritis caused by elevated uric acid, gout. I hear it's a bad time. And there you go. That's 5 more rounds of at-home library trivia with Doug from the Tualatin Library. And stay tuned because next week I will be back with 5 more rounds for everyone out there. So stay happy, stay healthy, and we will be back. Bye-bye.